everyone! This week was Valentine's Day, so I prepared something special for my husband. He was not too thrilled about it, but I did it anyways. I made him a TOTORO onesie in 4 hours. First, begin with the basic sketch as usual. I want it to be really big, really fluffy, to have the white belly, the ears and the face and hoodie, and to be really warm and comfy for the winter because our house is really cold. And since I am dressed as a retard all the time, I think he should do it as well. So first, we had to buy some fabric. I bought 5 meters of gray fleece, 1 meter of white fleece, and half a meter black fleece for the details. Are you happy? Mouse, it's time. First you have to fold your fleece. No! Okay. After you have removed all beasts from your fabric, proceed to fold it in 4 parts. First in the length and then in the width, so you have 4 layers. Then place your victim in the middle and proceed to cut the outline, leaving a lot of room so he can move inside the onesie. Be careful not to cut any body parts off of your victim, unless you're into that. I will not judge. Just make sure you have consent before doing so. Then lay the white fabric, fold it in half in order to be able to cut the belly. Make adjustments as needed. Cut the hoodie using another hoodie as a template.
Don't mind the mess in my room.
I've been screen printing some bags for a giveaway for my clients. And Sushi is on timeout because she did some shit earlier. She's buried under a lot of things. So now that everything's cut, I think it's too small on the belly. And I will cut the front part in the middle to add the zipper anyway. So I will add a strip of fabric on the front.
More wiggle room.
So that was exactly what I did. I cut the fabric for the belly in half so I could attach the kangaroo pockets in the front. For that I used white fabric folded in half so I only had to cut once and not be bothered with more work.
Heute bin ich dumm.
First go to the machine and sew a hem on the place where you insert your hands.
First, go to the machine and sew a hem on the place where you insert your hands.
Otherwise, after you attach it, it will be almost impossible. Sew the pockets in place, making sure they match in height, and proceed to attach the extra strip of fabric for the front. Time to cut those cute little details in the front. This one needs to be a little bit longer, so when I add the zipper, it doesn't turn smaller than it should. I lost the zipper in this mess. Can you see it somewhere? Before adding the zipper, sew the belly to the front part of the onesie, making sure both sides match, which is a nightmare, I will assure you. So now adding the zipper. Place it down, the teeth facing the other side of where they're supposed to be. Pin it down, sew it together, and overstitch it. I was lazy, of course, and tried to sew it without using the zipper foot. It didn't go well. Of course it didn't work.
I hate it when the engineers are right.
So I did it again, now using the correct foot, and
Haha, magic!
it worked. Now to the other side of this nightmare. Close the zipper, pin, open the zipper, sew. Stop for now, because I have to go to a birthday party. Go out of the house.
Thanks, Christina.
2.5 hours in, so I have 1.5 hours to finish it.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's 9:30 on a Sunday. I'm the only one awake.
So I have to be quiet.
The machine jumped here. I have a terrible line. But the problem with fleece is that really bad to take off.
Trying to do it without destroying everything. Come on! I don't understand.
I managed. It's not that pretty, but it will have to do. Pretty, not pretty. It matches! Now just attach the front to the back, right sides facing, so that we can attach the hoodie. So now it's time to attach the hoodie. Hoodie. Find the middle of the back neckline and pin it down, right sides facing. I'm adding a triangular extension so I can add the mouth. Time to cut and stuff the ears. Cut 4 pieces of the same, sew it right sides facing. Don't forget to leave a small hole so you can turn it right side out. And stuff it with smaller pieces of fabric so that you don't have so much waste.
Now for the surgery. Fold the hoodie like so.
Make a small cut.
Insert the ear.
Pin it from the inside and sew it. Now it's time to add a face. I chose to make the mouth open, so I cut a base for it in black, and I cut every tooth separately so I could add them on the machine. That's just terrible. It looks so creepy. I can't. Oh yeah. Well, thank God I cut the hoodie twice.
Restart.
I'll sew the nose by hand because I don't feel like changing the thread in the machine. So here I use ancient, incredible haute couture techniques like the wrong needle and the wrong thread. Much better. Pin the eyes and proceed to sew it in the machine, turning it all around so you can sew a circle. That's not fun either. Next time I have to sew the eyes before I sew in the hoodie because turning it in the machine was not good. And this is the almost final, not so creepy face. Final touch, the whiskers. Just cut 6 strips of fabric in the same size and you're good to go. I chose to add cuffs to the sleeves because I don't like elastic bands. I find them very uncomfortable.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
And it didn't. The sleeve was way larger than the cuff, so I had to sew it with the longest stitch possible in the machine. So I have a little bit of gathering so I could attach the cuff to the sleeve.
Het funktioniert!
But for the legs, a simple hem where I could add elastic bands. I learned my lesson.
I don't even know if the legs are the same length.
Elastics and a final strip of fabric to close the hoodie. Time for the reveal. The ultimate comfort piece for those cold days at home. Even Sushi was allowed to have a little piece for herself. Look at the happiness and amazement of my family while I do this to them. On a regular basis, I have to add. Sometimes I wonder if Steve already has an escape plan. I know that Sushi already put herself up for adoption on Craigslist.
Sushi, bist du unzufrieden? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video because as you see, Steve and Sushi were not that happy about it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button.
So you get all my updates.
And I'll see you next week. Bye!